play.
Way too many faces in the crowd, but I think that I see you. One too many days got me changing up the way that I need you. Now we're both at a bar, acting like it's not hard, trying to feel something different. Talk to somebody new, kinda wish it was you, kinda numb to the feeling. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months and I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Not that you're gone. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Laying on my floor, thinking about all the things that we've been through. From 24/7 to pretending like I never met you. No, it's all for the best, 'cause I know we're a mess every time we're together. Going out of my mind, and I wish I could lie, tell you that it gets better. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months where I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to. I can't seem streets and lost time. Gotta rent a car, gonna stay a while. If I don't move ahead, then I get stuck behind. I'm at a friend's place, gonna stick around. The puzzle pieces fit for now. The things you said were playing loud. There are people outside living their lives. Thousands of stories move through time. There's only one face on my mind. All I want is you. All I want is you. There are people outside living their lives. Thousands of stories move through time. There's only one face on my mind. A century long ago, I traded in my halo. Whoever it is that you think I am, I'm still figuring it out. I'm jealous of the people outside just living their lives. Millions of secrets get lost in the light. Tell me how to reach you, show me a sign. All I want is you.
Last night still got us spinning like a record, yeah. Songs popping up, got us feeling like a second chance. Oh, I can feel those good things coming our way. Yeah, this is how we do it, this is how we change the circumstance. Tell me how you feel, 'cause you looking like you wanna dance. Oh, I can feel those good things coming our way. Yeah, my oh my, we can do whatever. Yeah, I'm feeling fine as long as we're together. The future looks good. The future looks good. The future looks good on you. You're feeling alive. You got that look in your eyes. The future looks good on you.
All right, guys, it's time for some more action. It's just me for now. That's fine. We're going to hang out together and watch some games. It's going to be a blast. I'm excited for it. Challenger Day. It's looking at the schedule. It's Friday, which means it could only be one thing, and that is Challenger Day. And the excitement is in the air for this week, just the start of the season. Always excited to just see the beginning of the split. Yeah, 4 matches on tap. Should be a blast. As I looked at this season, and when all the teams were formed and everything was drafted and put together, I was just excited from the jump. I mean, how can you not be? Some of the teams that we saw from the draft weren't necessarily the greatest, but for the most part, I think every single team will be pretty competitive. Looking at the format for the season, we're into this week number 1. We're in the 31st of October. Happy Halloween! Every spooky Halloween to everyone, and we'll see what happens here on Halloween night. We'll see if any sort of scariness occurs, but I have a feeling there will be some scariness. But regardless, week number 1, 2, and 3 leading up to that first major. Let me continue on after that. I think everybody's in the lobby, and I think we're almost ready to go. Keep an eye out for Major 1 format. That'll come out in a couple days. I think we have it finalized, and for the most part, I don't know why we're waiting on releasing it, but nothing really to show you guys for these standings wise. Nothing really to put, really. There's no games have been played. These are the first games of the season, so I'll go back to I guess I'll go back to this this scene for the starting lineups, and those are not correct, obviously, because I have not loaded in the players yet. So we'll give it a half of a second before I figure it out. But yeah, I guess I can make my prediction. ISO is currently playing a guitar. Apologies for the me in the darkest room possible. But yeah, it'll be fun. I think this will be a good season. I hope you guys are happy with your rosters. I think I am for the most part. But yeah, should be a good time regardless, and we'll see how everything goes. But what are we at? 6:02. I'm kind of on time. Everybody's ready. Of course they're ready. I'm ready. I got to make my prediction. Between the two, you've got with the Senators and the Atlas. And give me 1 second. Oh boy. Not good. My stuff no work. And there we go. That's why I wasn't getting any connection to anything. That should be right now. Yeah, Senators Atlas for the first series. I need to make my prediction. I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine as to who's going to win this. I really don't have a clue. I guess I can show you guys who's playing for each team, but there is already a sub, and it's an important one for the Winnipeg Atlas. They don't have their second rounder playing today. They've got somebody different, so I guess you could say that does impact my my decisive choice here, but I'm hoping for a quick series because it'll be fun if it is a quick one, and it'll be not fun if it's not a quick one. But regardless, it is going to be a blast. I really think if I had to choose, it comes down to me, I would say this Atlas team. That is the decisive factor for me. If they can play without a sub, if they can win without a sub, then they deserve the win. With that being said, I'm going to pick the Senators to win the series. But I'm gonna go ahead and send these guys into the series and just get them going. Slow day today, but I was told Busy was AFK in there. Ready to go now. It is time to play some Rocket League. Excitement indeed as season number 12 kicks off. The first time I'm streaming season number 12. It's been a bit. And yeah, first comms with each other, first matches with each other. Busy obviously making LAN last season with the Rochester Rhythm. Now finds himself on the St. Paul Senators, aka the former general manager of the Rhythm, now a player for the Atlas. As not a best of 5, only a best of 7. Forgot to adjust that, but first goal goes to the Senators. Simple touch for Busy, just beats out ISO to the ball, and I mean, not really much you can do there. You can't really really make anything work. But I wanted to pick myself in this series, but I'm not playing, of course. I wish I was, but yeah, I really wish I could just kind of, do it all, but not allowed. They don't allow it, so can't play and direct the matches at the same time. Fortunately, not an option. Wasn't in this build. Was not created for this version of this software. We did not do that. We did not start it. Henceforth, we're not allowing it. As just the early goal in the first minute. It's a huge demo though on the other side of the field. AK spawns on the ball and gets a free touch. Easy play for himself, and got to be thanking his lucky stars for that one, because if he spawns on the other side of the field, then he kind of has to race back for either, choosing like which side of the corner boost do I go to, which direction do I pick. And if he chooses wrong, there's a 50% chance that he just doesn't save the ball. As heck of a challenge by Landon in the corner. Gonna work through the middle of the field per chance. The first kind of time we're seeing him in MCS ever. I've seen him in other leagues, played against him in college. Great dude, absolutely hilarious dude if you ever get the chance to talk to him. Always fun to be around, and got to be a pretty good teammate. Never got to play with him, but only ever played against him. So far, though, his team's struggling to get one here. Pops open net. ISO, though, appears kind of underneath the ball and will make that save. That is all you can ask for. As, I mean, I'm so far, I've been a fan of these two teams and kind of how they're playing against each other. I really think it's solely based on, it could solely be based on how one player plays for each side, and Busy and ISO being the two highest salaried players. But I don't think it's going to come down to that. I think it's going to be strictly how their supporting cast helps them. How a guy like AK helps them. Puts a shot on target, does get that saved. A good opportunity to try and take the lead. I think it's that, or it's possibly how Landon plays, or Pops, and then the sub perchance. Does perchance get the sign goal here? He finds AK. AK slow shot. We'll tie the game, and immediately quick chats. Possibly some bad blood between these two teams, but no, these guys they're all friends. They're all goofballs. They all like to make jokes at each other. But game one has been low scoring so far. It's a good sign for the series. It means we're not going to have any blowouts, people. There's not going to be any 50-0 games. God, I hope so. If it is just me for the rest of the night, I'll take a break after this series. I'll let you guys watch series number 2, and I'll come back for series number 3 and probably series number 4. But I want to make sure my vocal cords are actually going to last through the time. But I should sub in for Busy. That's probably a good idea, considering, so far his team has played decent defense, but we're giving up a goal to AK. That's not defense. That's called falling with accidental goals with it. As huge 50 from Busy will get his own follow-up and score it himself, and AK is mad at himself because didn't make contact on this touch. It just ended up being a horrible 50-50. He jumped early and didn't get in the way of the ball. And yeah, he knows I'm talking about him because he can hear. He immediately looks at the camera because he knows he made that that fatal error. Landon up to himself, gonna use the ceiling. Challenger, I don't want to say has become more and more competitive as the years have gone on, but it definitely has been close. There isn't really, in my opinion, the last couple of seasons, there hasn't really been a number one team, so to speak. So obviously we've had teams that have won, but that's either them playing super well or them playing okay the past couple of events that we've had. 30 seconds remaining in this first game here. Just gonna feel out the latter half of this 20 seconds. Perchance will just flick it into his corner, eats a demo, Pops had an open shot, ends up hitting the post. The follow-up's there from Busy. He hits the post as well. Perchance on the respawn. Will hit the ball down the field, but won't get much on it. Perchance gets a pinch touch. Demo on to AK. AK can't play the last 3 seconds here. He's going to be respawning in 1, and there he is. That will do it for game number 1. If they can keep it down, Busy's going to get one for the road. As a simple but effective win for the Senators puts them on the board first in their debut season, or their debut match together. Perchance's debut series is going to need to be a little bit better if they're down 1-0. As they're possibly going to look for, you know, the win if they can get 3. They're going to have to win 3 straight here to win without losing 2. Replay on your screen brought to you by Skill Quest. AK scored the tying goal. I don't have the first goal. Didn't have the application open. Apologies for that. And always exciting to see how these matches go. As, yeah, just a simple touch, simple play. Hope everybody's having an enjoyable Halloween. I did not dress up for Halloween. I probably could. You guys will probably enjoy that. But, I mean, time just kind of got away from me today. And didn't really have time to throw in a costume. But if I had to choose, the costume that I would pick would probably be... I wouldn't pick a skeleton. That's just lame. I feel like you can pick something else. Unless you're like a 7-year-old kid. A skeleton just doesn't fit for me. But if I had to choose, I would pick something specific. Like a movie character or something like that. Something that would you'd be able to have quotes for, I guess you could say. But simple goal here for Busy, 13 seconds in. Yeah, and it's ISO. Ends up hitting the ball away from Pops. And it ends up just being a free open net. And I just don't know if you can do much with such a little boost between these two. But simple but effective play off the kickoff. Perchance gets his first goal in the MCS. Somebody clip it. Debut game, debut goal, debut shot in the middle of the field. His teammate AK throws a nice one in chat, rocking the energy goal explosion. If you did not see it, my friend Grant actually made a pumpkin that looks like NRG's logo. Looks absolutely incredible on Twitter. /GrantRL with an X. I'll maybe show it to you guys during the break. Looks actually incredible. But huge clear from Busy. ISO no boost in his back half. We'll collect that. And with the first trade window, with there being 2, and with the first one so close to the kind of the start of the season, it'll be interesting to see if either of these teams stick together through the kind of middle part of the season. If they don't feel like it. Yeah, I could throw it in the Discord for sure. 100%. It was very cool. I didn't think Grant could do that. Even though Grant's very talented, but it is not easy. Not easy to make. I even got a reaction from RL Esports. So shout out to those guys. As Grant Pumpkin. I threw it in the Discord for you guys, but regardless, 2-1 Senators on top. As the Atlas they cannot get much going here on the offensive half. Finally got some pressure, but most of their goals have been either overextensions by St. Paul that St. Paul has kind of warranted and gave them. We want to see goals that are, they're actually earning, that they're actually working towards. As, you always wonder, what ends up going on for some of these teams on offense. You really question whether some of their plays are, I guess you could say, on purpose, or if they're kind of just happy accidents. Sometimes you get goals that are happy accidents. So far, Atlas have only got goals that are happy accidents based on mistakes. That's a happy accident, and that's an easy goal for Pops. And so far, the St. Paul, I believe, full roster. A person who can correct me on this is actually joined me in the call. His name is Blasky, and he's a beast. Blasky, I have to ask. Well, first off, I have to say happy Halloween. Second off, I have to ask how the trick-or-treating went with the child. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it good? A lot of candy? Not a lot of candy. It is raining. Huge. Absolutely huge. Appreciate it, guys. I had you muted. Flip. Apologies.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
On me, guys. On me. As yeah, simple. Blasky, to sum up what Blasky said, it doesn't look great outside. His kid got a little bit of candy, went to a couple houses. That's good. It's always good because you celebrate the holiday. I never knew, when you are Blasky, when you are like now out into the world, you don't understand how celebrated Halloween is. People love Halloween. I don't know what it is, but it's one of the most celebrated holidays. And I frankly so. Who wouldn't want to dress up in a costume and cast some Rocket League matches on a Friday night?
I still have my costume on.
Do you really?
I do, but I'm currently trying to get myself into the lobby so I can kind of.
I got you. I got you. First off, I'm covering my bases here. We're working for it.
Hey, we're doing it live.
We're doing it live. We're doing it all live. We'll get him in here. We'll get him going. So far, Senators up by 1. Blasky was a very uneventful game number 1. It got close at the end. It was 2-1. St. Paul scored first. Then AK scored to tie the game. Kind of a slow, simple shot. Now, this game has kind of been all St. Paul. They've been all over this blue half. Atlas, though, have had a little bit of fight back. But again, like I was saying before, a lot of the goals that Winnipeg, not to discredit them, but a lot of the goals they're getting are kind of happy accidents of kind of goofy plays where, why in the world is that a goal moment? But a minute to go, 60 seconds. Appreciate you, Blasky, hopping in. Thank you so much for gracing us with your beautiful presence on this Halloween
100%.
night. Spooky, scary skeletons for sure. As Busy will make it
getting
4-2.
spooky.
Yeah.
Busy, I mean, the Senators, terrifying on offense. I swear, since I've joined the lobby, they have not lost possession of the ball.
Nope.
It's just been offense and Atlas just trying to make anything happen. Now 50 seconds left on the clock. I mean, both teams, I honestly, just looking at it, I'm surprised that the Senators aren't necessarily just whooping them, because, I mean, the sub up plus, wow. As I say that, they get another one. I was going to say, I mean, Perchance, awesome player. Love it. But correct me if I'm wrong. Are the Senators running? That's their full roster?
I believe they're full roster, yeah.
Yeah. And AK's in replacing... Who's their start? Or not AK. Perchance is replacing...
Perchance is replacing Reese, who's their first round pick.
Yeah.
But this
So,
is like...
I mean...
it was on a turn, so you have like... Reese and Perchance... Or Reese and ISO are basically the same...
Got you.
Basically the same...
But even still,
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to the Atlas for still kind of even keeping it, not letting so many goals in. And they just need to get something going here, because clearly whatever they've got rocking out right now is not working for them. Perchance now with attempt at a clear. Busy wants one for the road. AK with full boost, tries to get one, and gets dunked. And is this 2-0 now?
Yeah, it is. It's 2-0 St. Paul. They're going to be up here by a virtue score of match point. Looking for the sweep. Busy will not get the 6th. And simple enough on that game. I can give you this so you got a little bit of a different view of the game. But regardless, replay on your screen. And that first goal really was the killer for me. Iso's touch gets away from him, has to cover Pop's hit, possibly hitting the ball. Not hitting the ball. He didn't hit the ball, but he was looking to hit the ball, but he didn't hit the ball. And Iso thought he was going to hit the ball, so he played the ball and he hit the ball. and the ball ended up in the back of his net. So,
Yeah.
it happens. It happens where it goes, and it goes where it happens. So,
Unfortunately for the Atlas, they have not won a game so far this season.
yeah,
If
I believe.
correct.
Yep, this is their second series of the season so far. They're
I just meant the franchise.
0-1.
as a whole.
Oh, really? The whole franchise? Well, yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah, the Atlas. Unfortunately, yesterday they got swept in both series, so they didn't win a single game. Oh, I lied. Obviously, the Winnipeg Atlas actually won some games in a different thing. They have not won a series yet, and that's not a place you want to be week one, obviously. And on the other side of the coin, St. Paul Senators, they won. They have a +5 game differential in Rising Star. They're 2-0, and I mean their challenger team just trying to follow suit here, as the Atlas now finally get the ball on the side of the Senators. Pops with not the greatest clear ever. AK up the backboard. Perchance is there. He tries to drop it low. Busy with a save, and I'm glad to see that they're already trying a different plan of attack here, as Busy gets a flick over one. Couldn't quite get it now. And the center is getting free shots, but they shoot it right at ISO. And I mean, it started off hot, and yeah, I could tell that it was kind of getting weird. There's a little bit of funkiness going on, a little bit of panic, and it just results in a Senators goal. And now they're up 1-0.
Yeah. 2-0 in the series, 1-0 in this game. And a little bit of goofiness for them so far, but I like to see that the Atlas are at least keeping their heads, not letting any series get to them. I mean, we got a long season ahead of us, folks. There's a lot of games left, but as I told my franchise, this past week, my teams are doing great so far. I'm really happy with how Green Bay has been playing. So shout out to the Knights, but I told them every match counts. Every match matters. You have to go into every series and want to win it. That's really, we're not chasing a second place here. We're chasing championships. And in order to chase championships, you have to put pressure on every single match and make sure you play up to that pressure. Huge block there of their own team. I think it was Pops that got in the way of Landon's shot on the goal line for St. Paul, but regardless, Blasky, they don't need the goal. They're more than happy just winning here 1-0. But we'll see if that reigns true. Good catch for Pops, but he's only got 6 boosts to work with. And just kind of have to fake AK out. Oh, AK doesn't fall for the tricks. Perchance up the field. Up the ladder into the corner. Simple play. And it will be taken away by Pops. Pops around 1. Will look to fake. Doesn't get around Perchance, though. Busy with the shot. In and out.
And a wonderful bump.
Huge.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, who was that? Landon?
That's Pops.
Or no, that was Pops. Pops squishy bumps ISO out of the net. You don't see that super often. I mean, holy moly. Great heads-up play from the Senators making that work. And now, I mean, they're up 2-0. Again, I just feel like they can do no wrong so far in this series.
And they can't afford to lose this. You've got a top 5 player in Busy on your roster. You've got Pops made land last season with Bloomington. And Landon, who I believe was in Rising Star, if I'm not mistaken, but has improved considerably since then. Was somebody that was looked at for Challenger towards the end of the season. Big shot, big save, Busy. One more touch, looking for it. No boost to follow. Big miss from Perchance. Pops has nothing here. I would like to know how different this series would be if you had Reese in this occasion. Reese would be a very important player, obviously, on the field, but can't knock on Perchance. Perchance is a great player. I talked about him before, and more than capable of making this series work, but they need to find 2 goals in 2 minutes, and it's not looking very likely.
Yeah, I mean, the Senators, out shooting the Atlas 8-2 right now. I mean, now I guess they get another one, so 8-3, but it's quickly cleared away. And I just feel like the Atlas are just playing so much faster, so much meaner. like they're in complete control. Even now on defense, Landon gets a demo on for a chance, and now with the chance he does, I mean, maybe a steal, maybe that wasn't going in, it was getting saved. Either way, Senators are probably just happy to walk away with one here as Landon just dunks on per chance as he spawns back in.
As a minute 30, you need 3 goals. Not totally out of the question, but I mean, how likely is it? Very low. Not a great chance. That's going to pinch all the way across the field. Good heads-up challenge, though, from that Atlas player to get right back on the ball after the ball bounced. Pops' touch is going to sky to the ceiling. ISO gets a piece, but doesn't get enough. Wanted the whole piece of pie, but only got a little slice. As Pops will collect, just looking to wane time off the clock. Try not to give anybody any open opportunity here. Perchance a big save onto Busy. Landon off the ceiling, has the shot. That's a beautiful play from Landon. Makes it 4-0, and that's essentially ices the game for St. Paul.
Yeah, with how this whole series has been going, I don't see a world where the Atlas do come back. I mean, there's always a chance any given Friday, but it's a tough spot to come and get 4 goals in 50 seconds, especially when, I mean, out the gate, the Senators get the ball off kickoff again, but it does get pinched. Landon is back. He has to get a touch. He goofs it. It's middle, but I still can't get the shot off. AK now. They had an opportunity. That's got to be heartbreaking. They want that one back. They need that one back. But now Pops gets a 50 on per chance. It's on the side of the Atlas. They need to stop him right here. Landon now with another shot. And that, I mean, that's it. That's the series right there.
AK went for a psycho touch. Just, I mean, they're enjoying themselves at least. It seems like it, but that's the best you can do at the moment. 22 seconds left. You're down 5-0. Your series is essentially over. They did lose their first series of the season, so this is their second series loss and will be the end of their week number 1. The good news, though, you can come back in week 2 and look to go 2-0 and get back on the board with the next sort of, I guess you could say, the next sort of week of matches. But series number 1 goes to the St. Paul Senators in a sweep.
Yeah, I mean, great showing from them. They got to be feeling good. And I mean, after this, who do they have? They have their next game at 7:30 against St. Cloud. I know they've got a really decent team over there. Was it Swish, Lando Flash? I mean,
I believe that's a good roster too.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the challenger teams are super stacked, and it's hard to tell which way this whole season's going to go. Usually at the start of the season, you kind of get an idea out the gate, but I mean, they played super well now. They're going to have to keep that up to play good later. Again, like you said, Winnipeg, they probably wish they could have gotten one for their franchise here. There is always next week. It's week 1. Maybe you didn't get a lot of reps. You obviously played with a sub. It's only up from here. So
only up for sure. A 3-0 start ain't great, but it isn't the worst thing in the world. I will say you had a couple of goals that looked good. You had a couple of plays that were really good, and a couple of plays that were a little bit questionable. Some questions surrounding the roster already. I don't want to, sit here and say, well, whatever. They're just bad. They're just worse than them. I don't believe that. I believe that they do have a chance if they play to their potential. But when you're playing with a sub, it limits your ceiling for sure. But I wouldn't say your floor is as high, I guess you could say. But yeah, so far first series, a 3-0 in favor of the
Senators.
Of the Senators. Excuse me. English is difficult out here, It's one of those things of like, yeah, woo. But yeah. Series highlights on your screen. It was quick. It was fast. AK did not score the first goal. It was scored by Busy. And yeah, it was a good series, I have to say. What I saw though, pressure on pressure on pressure. We lived in this orange half for pretty much every single game without fail. I mean, looking at this game too, we did not leave the orange half of the field for basically 60% of the, percent of it. And I don't want to say that's a good thing, but I also don't think it's a bad thing. Again, plenty of defensive practice. Definitely not the worst thing in the world, but yikes indeed to start the day. But Blasky, I have to ask, what are you dressed as? You look spooky.
I'm just the Don. That's all. That's it. I'm him. I have a fake cigar too, but I didn't want to bring that on the stream.
You can if you want to. I want to see it. I want to see it actually. Look at this. Look at this.
I'll be back.
This is my favorite. This is becoming my favorite holiday ever. Like I normally am not really a fan of Halloween. I love it now. This is great. This is absolutely great. Oh man. It's just goofy on goofy on goofy. But yeah, no, first series in the books. Definitely a good one. Honestly, thought it was great. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say. But look at this guy. I can't wait for this. Look at him.
This is what happens when you go 6-0 yesterday.
You turn into a mob boss. Look at him. That is hilarious. That is actually hilarious. All right, we'll come back a little bit. We gotta go to a break. I don't really know what to say, but it's been fun. But yeah, up next, Flyers Miracles. First series was a blast. Thanks for watching it. We'll be back in a bit. Mob Boss Blasky and Matt will return.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
I can't get you to focus. I just need to know your motives. You already know I'm broken. It's like you never noticed. You're stuck in hypnosis. I'm stuck feeling hopeless. I watch you getting drunk on us whilst I sit here sober. I feel so alone, even when I'm with you. That's why I wanna get away, but you ask me to stay, and I can't say no. I can't say no to you. That's why I wanna get away, but you ask me to stay, and I can't say no. I can't say no to you. I can't say no. I just can't say no. You're doing this on purpose, so pretty on the surface, but a devil underneath. Now you got me hurting, Maybe I deserve it, 'cause I don't wanna leave. I watch you getting drunk on us, whilst I sit here sober. I feel so alone, even when I'm with you. That's why I wanna get away, but you ask me to stay, and I can't say no. I can't say no to you. That's why I wanna get away. But you asked me to stay, and I can't say no. I can't say no to you. I just can't say no. I just can't say I can't say no to you. Futures right now. Wanna start a revolution. Wanna take it to the streets. That renegade execution. And we ain't got no time to sleep. Come on and shatter the hourglass. And throw a fistful of sand. Ain't no time like the present. So make a move, make a stand. This is how it goes down. Got that vision, got that know-how. So take a look around. The future's right now. The future's right now. Look around, look around. aspirations. Never settle for less. Every day a revelation. I keep on guessing what's next. We're standing on the edge, not afraid to fall. Sky's the limit, build it bigger, now we take it all. It's unstoppable, never impossible. Just take a look around, the future's right now. The future's right now. Look around, look around. The future's right now. The future's right now. Look around, look around.
save me? Please come and chase me. 'Cause I ran from everything I know. Even though I gave all of my love to you, try so hard to keep this flame that grew between us, but my own past won't let me move. Under the pressure of the light, forcing myself to change so I don't hide from myself. Even when broken, I will fight, searching for that place where we collide together. Oh, can you save me? Please come and chase me. 'Cause I ran from everything I know. Even though I gave all of my love to you, try so hard to keep this flame that grew between us, but my own past won't let me move. Under the pressure of the light, forcing myself to change so I don't hide
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the delay. Happy Halloween once again. Mob Boss Blasky is doing whatever the heck he wants now and is entertaining all of us on stream by, yes, that cane scares me. I'm afraid to be on camera.
It's got some weight to it.
It
dude.
looks like it's got some weight to it. You swung that in a circle, you would knock somebody out so fast. Lickety split. But yeah, currently just sitting here waiting on a team to show up. Our schedule, looking at it, you've got the Flyers and the Miracles. Flyers are here. Miracles, on the other hand, though, waiting on a player, and they are now, as of right now, a minute ago actually, forfeited game number 1 for this series. So we'll start out 1-0 no matter what, in favor
of St. Cloud.
Of St. Cloud. But English is hard. But yeah, I don't want to say it's a bad thing, but I was told that they are going to get here. Blasky, we are going to entertain ourselves until then. And we do that by going to the Daily Dozen. Which one should I click on?
You know what? Let's get a little fun. Let's go beverages out the gate.
Beverages out the gate. With various flavors, this soda brand is currently featuring horror characters like Chucky, Megan, Michael Myers, Grabber, and
Fanta.
It is Fanta.
That
is correct. All right, we'll go to books. Never mind, we're not going to books. Legendary composer and musician Danny Elfman wrote the song "This Is Halloween" for this 1993 Tim Burton movie. If you have the answer, drop it in chat for me. But I have no clue.
I can't even see nothing no more. There we go. You know what's really awesome is quite literally my kid is upstairs watching this right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas is a great guess.
That's it.
That's
It's the one.
Moving on. A dim-witted boy and a cynical girl win a bet to get the Grim Reaper to be their best friend in this Cartoon Network cartoon that ran. Oh my God! I can see it.
I know the answer.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say it.
What's the guy's name? I don't know his name. What is it?
You want me to say it?
Yeah, say it.
The whole show?
Yes.
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Shout out Cartoon Network.
Definitely. First appearing in 1974, the iconic horror villain known as Leatherface is a native of what U.S. state? I mean, for me, I'm just going to say like something egregious like Arkansas. That's not right. After 13 years in Denver, Mike Shanahan was the head coach of this NFC franchise from 2010 to 2013. Somebody is probably a football nut and knows. I have no idea. I don't have a single clue if anybody's got an idea of what this answer could be. Yeah, Falcons.
The only guess that I have
maybe?
is Broncos is the only one that I wasn't into football at that point, but I know Mike Shanahan, and I just associate him with Broncos.
Who did the Blue Jays face in '93 in the National League? And Joe Carter hit the
You'll
walk.
never get me guessing this one.
No clue. This American golfer had a Happy Gilmore-esque celebration when he mounted his driver like a horse with a 4-2 win over Oliver Wilson in the 2008 Ryder Cup. Somebody probably knows the answer to this. I don't have a clue. I have no idea. We're going to Weddle. Give me a player to guess.
It's easy mode.
Yes, normal mode.
Let's go with.
I usually go with Adam Thielen.
That is so funny because he's so far into the old side of things, but you go for it.
Okay, it ain't a wide receiver. It's in the NFC. and it's short, and the number or age is lower, and the number is higher. So I'm thinking a D back that's like number 20-ish something.
I was gonna say it's probably just at a glance. I was gonna say it's probably a running back in the
Scat?
NFC. I was gonna say Scat is a guess, or Javonte Williams.
Scat's not a what? Hold up.
Oh,
How tall is Jackson Dart?
Jackson Dart. That's a great question. He's probably like, I would guess he's 6'3".
I would too. Lad is a good guess too. Okay, it's not, but Lad's in the AFC. What am I doing?
I was about to say. Let me pull back up the. Sorry, I was responding to someone in the Rocket League
No,
chat.
you're good. You're all good.
How tall are they? 6 foot?
Yeah.
6 foot. It's NFC. Let's go NFC. Give me Bucky Irving. Is he on there?
Ooh, it's a
Okay.
running back. 6 foot running back.
I thought he was taller than that.
NFC West or East.
Well, if we think about the West, you've got the Rams, Cardinals, 49ers, and why am I blinking on the last team? Who?
Titans?
Yeah, it's correct. No, it's. Why am I blanking on it? Seahawks.
Seahawks.
So, I mean, you've got options. It could be Kenneth Walker, Christian McCaffrey.
It's not. It is NFC East.
Okay. So NFC East, I mean, you've got the Cowboys, Giants, Commanders, and Philly.
Oh.
So you think it's Tyrone Tracy right now?
He's not 6 foot. I thought he was 6 foot.
So your remaining running backs, like I said, Javonte Williams. You could do Bill, Krosky Merritt. You could do Saquon. There's options here.
I don't know. I bet it's.
We're 2
Oh.
minutes from a forfeit, by the way.
I know we are. That's why I'm kind of just hanging out here. But what do you think?
I was going to say Saquon. Go for Saquon.
You think Saquon's?
Let her rip.
It is. It is Saquon's Barkley. That is the correct answer. Wow, we could have had that way earlier. Way earlier. I have no idea who this is. No clue. But no idea. Swiss stage, nice. Yeah, we're doing the Swiss stage, guys. Yeah, definitely. But what time is the forfeit, Blasky? Is it 7:05?
7:05, yeah.
It is 7:04. I guess we could message Blasky message Zoms. Ask if his team is here. As they will be down 1-0, which is all right. It'll happen. Some songs. It's an interesting.
Yeah, I'll let you
decision.
figure that out.
That's a good plan.
I'm going to go. My DoorDash driver's lost, so I'm
Hey,
going to
no
go figure
worries.
that out.
Go get him. Go get him. Do what you need to do.
Lift my feet off the ground, let gravity take me up. As beautiful as it's been, it's time for me to go. I wanna sail away, I wanna feel the weightlessness of my soul. I've gotta go all the way to eternity. I will run all the way to see you. I've gotta go all the way through time and space to find my to see you. And I'll go. Lift my feet off the ground, let gravity take me up. As beautiful as it's been, it's time for me to go. I wanna sail away, I wanna feel the weightlessness of my soul. I've gotta go all the way to eternity. I will run all the way to see you. I've gotta go all the way through time and space to find my to see you. And I'll go. Lift my feet off the ground, let gravity take me up. As beautiful as it's been, it's time for me to go. I wanna sail away.
All right. Unfortunately, series is likely going to be a forfeit. They were here, but they were here late. Not much I can do about it. Regardless, we'll have the next series in just a bit, guys. Appreciate your guys' patience as always. Not much I can do about it, but yeah, we're gonna throw to another break, and just to give everybody a little bit of a break. But
She found a way into my heart.
I gotta look at what the next series is.
She don't make up, no,
Oh.
she make art.
Goofy.
And I need a way to treat it 'cause
As Omaha and Buffalo will be after the break, guys. Stick around. Apologies. and BRB.
I know that you'd be back from the minute I saw you. But somehow I keep running back to you, back to you, back to. Long nights can get me feeling lonely. Hey. And hearing music that can make me smile. But the way I feel with her cannot be explained. But one thing still remains on my mind. I know that you'd be back from the minute I saw you. But somehow I keep running back to you, back to you. I know that you'd be bad, bad, bad. I know that you'd be bad, bad, bad. I know that you'd be bad, bad, bad. I know that you'd be bad.
Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Don't pause. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say. Press play. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say. Don't pause, press play. Press play. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Don't pause. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say. Tell me where you wanna go. We could fly to the stars, yeah. Tell me if you wanna stay. We could fly night and day, yeah. Tell me where you wanna go. We could fly to the stars, yeah. Tell me if you wanna stay. We could fly night, yeah. Tell me where you wanna go. We could fly to the stars, yeah. Tell me if you wanna stay.
Sorry for the delay, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at the schedule, we got a forfeit for this second series, so we've been killing time. Omaha and Bemidji are up next. They are, I think, ready to go. So we'll get those guys in the lobby as quick as possible. But, yeah, it should be a fun one. Blasky and I are still here. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's been a long day already. Even though it's not really a long day, kind of a long day. Don't know how to explain that any better than it is, but yeah, the excitement hangs in the balance for this second series. Debut for Rob and his team from Omaha, as they have been kind of, how you say, I mean, I don't want to say they were disappointing on land, but we went into land and thought they were kind of the favorites to win it.
They were the team.
They were the team to win it.
They were the team.
One of the better teams in Challenger last season. I thought they were going to get it done, and sometimes things just don't, the ball doesn't roll in your court, things don't fall your way, and that's just how it goes on the day, but you come back better, and that's what they're looking for. But I'm just excited to get to see how this series goes, Blasky. But
let me make sure. I'm going to help try to get them into the lobby quick.
Hey, good plan. As they are just hopping in.
Okay, perfect. Oh, I'm confused. What?
Why is Sear here?
That's what I was like. At first, I was like, "Oh, a sub," and I was like, "I know he's a Fargo Steelhawk."
Oh, look, a sub discovered. But yeah, looking at this,
threw me off.
looking at this format, it's going to be a long season. We're in week number 1 only. Tomorrow's premiere. Likely only one premiere match actually on stream tomorrow. So a short stream for Shig. Shig will be running that for everybody. So give Shig some love. It's you got to be a workhorse to do some of these streams. There's a lot of things that are involved with it. A lot of things to do, but I hope Nutmeg and Chili and the Lumberjacks are here, because they did just play a series and they won it. So I would hope that they're somewhat ready to go, as I have to anticipate that I'll be good to go here in a sec. But give them a little bit of time to get, I guess not unwarmed up, but how you say, ready to rock and roll once again because not easy for sure. But yeah, just excited to see how the rest of this season goes out. It's going to be a fun one.
100%. And I mean, again, just looking at these teams, we have some really heavy hitters, some big names in the league that we've seen for a long time. On the side of the Buffalo, we have Takeover. Everyone knows Takeover. He's been at it for a minute, and I'm excited to see what he can do with Rob and Feyna on his team. Obviously, we know Rob has been super just, I feel like every single time he's played, his team is making it to land. So I'm excited
his
to
team's
see
been
him do
really
that.
good. I mean, every single time that I've seen, he's always had a successful roster. Premier franchises for this season, they're only 10, and you see some of the rosters that got premier franchises back haven't had them in a couple seasons. Teams like Chicago, Burnsville lost theirs after a little bit. Just different franchises that are available, and it came down to who was playing in what league, and they happened to be playing in the correct leagues, and we were able to get them franchises. But yeah, always excited for sure to see some of these teams get to play. But just waiting on a couple minutes to get this series going. It shouldn't be too long. But
And just taking a glance at the other team too. I mean, we have Chili. He's been awesome. Nutmeg, constant performer. This next one's going to bother me a little bit trying to say the names, but we have Wob.
I think it's Wob.
We have Wob.
Wob.
So, Wob. It's going to be really annoying trying to say Rob and Wob in one.
Rob and Wob.
Actual nightmare casting.
At least they're not on the
scenario.
same team.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say. At least they're not on the same team. But Lasky, do you have a prediction for this series?
Yeah. I was going to say, honestly, I think this is it's so tough because I wanted to go into the same Buffalo and 4. Did Buffalo play their series already? Do we know that? They did. Okay, they beat my Des Moines derecho yesterday or something, or whatever it was. So they beat them, but Bemidji won 3-0, and they're coming into this warmed up.
Yeah, directly off of that 3-0. So
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick with Buffalo, but instead of in 4, I'm gonna say in 5.
okay, yeah, that's a fair point. I'm gonna go with. I mean, I want to pick the Buffalo, but I think I'm gonna go with the
Lumberjacks who have momentum right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lumberjacks with the momentum. I'm gonna stick with the momentum. I think that's our best bet here. Can't really pick two against it. Gotta stay grounded for the good old momentums, as they say. But yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer. I think they're getting in there. Chili's, yep. Bathroom break. That's all good. That's fine. It happens.
I'm not mad.
We're here for it. I'm not mad. You're mad. We're all mad. But shouldn't be too long.
Yeah.
But yeah, quick bathroom break. They'll be in a sec. But Omaha's here. Omaha's ready to go. I have to wonder if any of them. I'm trying to look at kind of the rosters. If any of them have been, well, I mean, I guess you could say. I'm trying to think of who was at LAN on these rosters, and I'm blanking out.
Oh, you don't have to think too long because they have officially joined the lobby. So I'll just text that real quick.
Yeah, good plan.
And
we'll
get into the game instead.
That's a good plan. Wob is slow. We're already off to a bad start by saying that. As, yeah, good luck, have fun to everybody. It is time to get going. Series number 3 of week number 1 of MCS action. And I have to say, it's been a pretty good week number 1 so far. 1 forfeit, can't do much about it. That just happens to be the way things roll sometimes, and I'm just excited to get going here for this. I really am.
100%. And I mean, quick back and forth from each squad. Neither team getting too threatening of touches quite yet. Takeover now tries to get a dunk over one. Couldn't quite get it there. Rob with a nice clear. Nutmeg is up already. Passes it mid. Fena up. Chili up. Gets 50 to the sidewall. Takeover now with a chance. Hits it to the corner. Fena going for the bump. Takeover sends it to the back wall. Rob tries to get a shot off. Couldn't quite get there. Nutmeg with a clear. And we're seeing a little bit more pressure from each team now as Nutmeg almost slots it bottom right. Wob with no boost. Rob does have boost. Gets it over him. Nutmeg with a good save. He needed to get that because Rob was getting it over everyone. And already I'm annoyed that I have to calm Wob and Rob at the same series. Thank God this is not going to be a super common occurrence.
Yeah. Looking at the stats from the series that was played earlier, just a couple minutes ago between the Lumberjacks and the Steelhawks, it was Chili and Nutmeg to absolutely tear them apart. We'll see if that'll continue here, but all the stats were in their favor, so have to think that that is going to keep going here, but we'll see what ends up happening. As I'm just excited to see, how these teams kind of play with each other. Obviously, Rob picking his teammates, people that he knows that he's played with, not always a bad thing. That's a good thing more often than not. Why do you think he's been doing that? Well, he's been having success with it the past couple of seasons, and you can't really deny it as Takeover puts a little bit of pressure on the board there for the Buffalo. No score so far. Huge demo on Nutmeg. Another demo range true. Takeover open net. He can't turn it in, though. That's a rough one to give up, as you have to think he's going to want that one back, Blasky.
100%. I mean, he had the opportunity to pass it. He was confident he was going to get that to drop in himself. Rob was waiting for it, and it was almost worst case scenario to come out of that. I mean, it was pretty much instant cleared. Just now he gets another attempt here as Takeover is up. Rob saying, not this time. I will be a part of this. And Fana now a little awkward as trying to get a 50, couldn't quite get it. Takeover sent to the backboard. Chili already waiting with a great clear. Wob is up. Rob is up. We got everyone up. Fana goes missing. And Nutmeg now gets the opportunity. Fana with the cut, though. And, I mean, things are getting a little sloppy as that one almost sneaks in. Takeover has to make a diving save. And, yeah, I mean, how differently this game would feel right now if they ended up getting that first goal.
Yeah. As Wob, it's just difficult. It's just difficult to say because you have Rob and Wob and they're so close together in nature of how you speak as a normal American person. Regardless, Chili in the corner will be dunked by Takeover. Takeover eats a demo as a result of it. 1 minute and 30 some seconds, odd seconds here. Rob popped to himself. As again, anything huge clear from Chili. Fana, the help there on the play for Rob was deleted. Big dunk for Fana right off of the respawn. Doesn't really get anything out of it. And you have to think, if this continues for Omaha, they've been demoed quite a bit, but they've also been return serve a couple of times. Takeover sits in front of Chili. Rob on the turnaround, tried to get the open net to go through, couldn't get it, as that was a very, very close scare for this Buffalo team. Almost getting that first goal on the board. It's Takeover to take over the front half of the ball and the front half of the cut. That is a beautiful kind of second touch into the flip. Dunks Nutmeg.
Yeah, I mean, definitely was not expecting that touch to come out. Made it a little awkward. I think it was going in anyways, but Takeover with another hit, the third touch into the net just to ensure it. And like you said, I feel like, we've seen 6 or 7 demos, 8, 9. We're already into this game pretty fast.
I'm laughing because of what you said, but
I know. Who did that?
Who said that? Idiots.
Takeover now with the attempt at a pass. Nutmeg with an amazing save and clear. Takeover passes him in again. Chili off the sidewall. Can he get the read? He does. Over one. Not enough boost to follow up. Fana has to get a clear here. Does. Rob tries to get it back. Takeover. Does. Rob has to get a bump here. Couldn't quite get it. And it is still 1-0 for the Buffalo. I lied. It's 2-0 for the Buffalo. 13 seconds left. This honestly might have just sealed up game one.
That's a great play from it's Fana. Yeah, it finds Rob, dunks the touch, and essentially just fires it in. Great shot from Rob to get that one to go. 13 seconds here has his team basically, under wraps to win this game. As have to think they're probably going to put this one away. I would hope so. And we'll see what happens here on the clear. It is going to go all the way down. Takeover spawns in, but Chili's likely going to kill this and will. 1-0 victory. 2-0 victory. 1-0 Buffalo so far in the series. Can they keep it going into game number 2? That's really the big question mark for me.
Yeah, and for this Lumberjack team, that's their first loss. That's their first game loss so far, and great for the Buffalo to take the wind out of their sails out the gate. I mean, you need that, and for the Lumberjacks, I mean, I don't want to say eye-opening, but taking a step back and recognizing, like, okay, we got to lock in a little bit. We can lose a game. Maybe they needed that. So before they get a little too overconfident, I know some teams really early on can have a dominating performance, and then it sets them up for failure down the road. So, like, 2-0 is not a bad loss.
It's not out of the question. Like, I mean, you're close. It's not like you're completely getting blown out, but it's also not a game that you want to have happen. I mean, you don't score any goals. I guess you could say that's the only bad thing about it, right?
Yeah, you never like to be... You love to have shutouts. You don't like to be shut out.
Yeah.
Take over now with an opportunity. Potentially get a pass mid. Fena is there. Gets it over one. Chili gets a touch of the corner. I thought that was going to be a tragedy. Rob now tries to pass it mid. And already out the gate, Buffalo just controlling all of the boost, controlling the ball. There's nothing this Lumberjacks team could do. They finally get some sort of boost, and the ball is just getting ping-ponged around on their half. Holy moly, the Buffalo are keeping the pressure on.
Rob won't be able to get a touch there. Fano will fly in to make a touch. Take over. Looking for a sidewall double. Does get it. A great touch. Nutmeg, though, was reading it just a little bit quicker and is able to get somewhat half clear. But Chili on the reserve for help. Nutmeg's going to have to catch this. Not easy as Rob goes into the corner. You can see the pace of play that Omaha really kind of sets for you. They're really difficult to kind of take over the game against. It feels like you're always playing their game, and not always a bad thing, because sometimes it can lead to more mistakes for them, but at the same time, it's more often than not more mistakes for you. And especially if they're playing quick. If they're playing slower, you're almost trying to read the play more than any more than you want to, I guess you could say.
100%. And like you said, I feel like they've been in control the whole time. As I say that, Nutmeg sends it off the crossbar. Everyone's in panic mode trying to stop it. It's off the bar again. Rob with the clear. Oh my goodness. That would have been the first goal for the Lumberjacks in this series. Great bump now. Oh my gosh. The Lumberjacks wish they could have just connected on one of those. Takeover now with the pass mid. Rob, no boost, has to hit it to the corner. A little bit of a double commit here. And like you said, it feels like the Lumberjacks have to wait and just try to buy themselves some time and attack when the Buffalo finally make a mistake. Speaking of mistakes, there is a little bit of a miss out. Feyenoord gets a demo, and Rob cleans it up, getting their third goal of the series, first one of the game, and they have a 1-0 lead.
As Rob continues to score in this series, was important, obviously, getting the insurance goal in the last game. But now in this game, even more important to get this game done and dusted. And I just, it's you just don't know what else you can do from a defensive standpoint if you are this Lumberjacks team. You're clearing the ball, you're getting stops, but there are just times where you have these lapses in plays that goes off the post. Rob will eat the demo, be on the respawn, take over on return into the midfield. Fena gonna live on this half. Huge dunk. Rob will leave it. Wob is all over the ball. Gets a dunk on Takeover. Takeover still stops it anyways. And Rob gets the clear. Takeover on the catch. Gets around the last defender, but Wob is back in time. Follow up from Fena is on target. And this Buffalo team are picking up right where they left off in season number 11.
100%. I mean, it is undeniable, the pressure. I mean, each Buffalo member has at least 2 shots. Lumberjack only have 1 apiece. They're getting outshot 8-3 8-3, Lumberjacks have to start getting any sort of defense into a clear, because it feels like as soon as the Lumberjacks try to clear it out, they just give the possession away. Chili now with an attempt at a dunk. He does get a shot, but take over there with the save. And a little bit of awkwardness. Now that's an open net, but they couldn't get it. They can't buy a goal. It's just unbelievable. Even when there's no defense, then they get the most crazy Mickey goal of all time. A dunk straight into Nutmeg.
It goes off of Nutmeg's front car. Wob got a piece of it, as did Rob on the side of Omaha, but 2-1, they do finally score here in this series, and we were kind of waiting for them to get on the board. Here's Nutmeg. Last season, very well with the Winnipeg Atlas, but didn't see the results on the field that we've come to expect. As double from takeover will go missing. Chili will just leave this. Decides to instead play up the sidewall. Nutmeg on the dunk. Blocked out by Fena. Huge challenge. Fena has been living up to the hype. Haven't seen anything from Fena at all as a player. Chili, though, top corner, picks it and slots it. And is able to get this game tied up. Lumberjacks, with their second on the board, they're looking better after this series. Or after, I guess you could say, looking better after that game number 1 that I don't want to say was disappointing, Pulaski, but it could have been way better than it was.
Yeah, I mean, they were shut out in game 1. Takeover there thinking maybe it was going off a backboard of the post and he had time to get a pinch or something, but they do get a tying goal here, as it's a lot closer than last game was. I mean, we're seeing a lot more shots come out from the Lumberjacks, a lot less demos from the Buffalo, I've noticed. We still seen them. They're not completely uncommon, but I mean, I feel like last game it was just, I mean, they probably got a tactical nuke after last game. Like, that was insane. They ended the whole lobby. Fena now with an attempt here. Nutmeg tries to cut it off. Takeover with some bumps. It is past mid. Rob tries to take a shot that goes under. No one's back. Fena gets a great 50. That's could have been it. Buffalo could have lost the game right there. But now Chili gets a 50 over 1. Oh my goodness. That was so incredibly clutch from Fena getting that cut.
Yeah. Saving the game once again, making the impact plays that you need to make. You know, it's not always about getting all the points on the board, Blasky. It's about getting the touches that you need to hit. Because more often than not, when you miss them, they're goals. And that's the difference between you winning and losing. That's going to pinch back at Takeover. It'll take a little bit of a Bemidji bounce into the sidewall. Takeover pops it up for Rob. Rob will keep it up. Chili is there to meet it. Hunter Boost, this one's going to hit the ground. It will. We're going to go to overtime in game number 2. Omaha trying to get their second win on the board and go on to match point and continue the dominance that they've shown from the past 3 seasons. Haven't seen the LAN finishes that they've wanted. Not to say that they haven't played well at LAN, but they, I mean, have been favorites in multiple leagues for the past 2 seasons, and they're looking to do it again. Open net for Wob, does end up missing it. Rob will block Nutmeg's challenge. Takeover will be beaten, and you see literally, look at the top left of your screen. There is 0 boost for all 3 Omaha players at a time. They cannot find a pad to save their lives. They will get the clear, though. As Nutmeg works out, Takeover on the respawn. We'll get 100. Will be ended up being dunked, but Blasky, that clear. Oh, get a clear. He's got enough on it. Huge save. Nutmeg to the ceiling again, looking for a double. Has the shot. It's stopped by Takeover and cleared. And Chili will hit that in midfield. Won't get a double. Wob will go back to the corner. As Wob infield for Nutmeg. Nutmeg to the side corner. Huge shot will be blocked again by Fena. Omaha showing their defensive, I guess you could say, prowess, as they will not let Bemidji through.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I mean, we haven't even seen this level of offense from the Lumberjacks up until this point. It feels like they're just relentless, but the Buffalo won't bend, they won't break. They're getting a chance now. Rob gets a 50 past 1. Nutmeg goes for the sidewall. Can he get the read? He does. It goes into the corner. Buffalo scrambling. That's almost a triple commit. As we see Chili now with the 50 down mid. Everyone's awkward. Gets past mid. Rob now with the clear. Oh my goodness, I feel like everyone's scrambling, trying to make sure they don't make the one mistake and let the ball go through. Chili now gets the ball past. Fena has to get a touch here. Does Wob. Tries to get a touch corner. Does get one. Nutmeg has to follow it up. And I feel like the Lumberjacks have locked in the last 2 minutes, but the Buffalo, such a stout defense. They just haven't let anything happen, and amazing clears and staying, I mean, just mobile.
Yeah, mobile and available is what I'll say. As these two teams fighting tooth and nail to try and get a lead in this series. And they're doing it by way of game number 2. Chili up the ladder, reset, blocked by Fena. How many times have we seen that? Fena just come in on the challenge and completely shut down a play from the Lumberjacks. You have to think how important you need to value your challenge if you are Fena on this roster for the Omaha Buffalo. Takeover as well, obviously an important player as well. All 3 players important. Can't understate that. Huge clear. Nutmeg will catch it. Play is a little bit of dangerous on the goal line. Rob gets a piece, tries to infield for his team. We'll find Nutmeg, though, is Chili. And one thing I've seen is basically this, this Lumberjacks team, when they do get on offense, they haven't really done much with it. And it's been difficult for them to break through this Omaha team the past couple of minutes. As that shot's going to be on target. Rob on the respawn. We'll get the clear. 50-50 from Fena goes to all the way across. Chili does go missing. Fena has the clear. Nutmeg does miss that touch. You cannot miss that touch at this stage of the game. That's a 2-0 advantage so far for Omaha.
I mean, what a heartbreaker. You had the pressure so much. You even, at the end of it, outshoot them. And the way that you lose is one ghost touch, one mistouch. I mean, what a tragedy. Like you can see here, I mean, 13 shots to 10. That's so tragic for them. And one thing that I will say, I feel like the Lumberjacks, while they had a ton of the pressure, the Buffalo, like you said, were so available. I mean,
all the time.
They got back so fast. I think the only way to realistically break through that is to either change the pace or you need to take one of them out.
Yeah. And they weren't able to do that. So,
and, I mean, yeah, it just resulted in another Buffalo win.
Yeah.
Just another Buffalo win.
Can't give them that time, that space. Fortunately.
And yeah, I mean, Buffalo 1 game away from being 2-0 on the week and on the season so far. Lumberjacks, I mean, totally different from what they were experiencing in their last series where they got a nice sweep. And I mean, they're up against the wall now. They got to make something happen here and make it work as we go into game 3.
And sweep on the boards here for on the I guess you could say on the cards here for the Buffalo. Looking to end it out right now. Lumberjacks down in this series, but definitely not out of it. One's going to go into the corner. Big challenge for Wob into that corner. Finds Chili. Does go missing his Nutmeg, and now a 3-on-1 on Wob. Rob going for the bump on Wob and does get him. Fena will score the open net, and that's one that you literally have to convert. You have 3 players all upfield. You got to get Wob off the field and move them out of the way and score that goal.
I mean, they were committed to it. If Wob somehow got some sort of squishy save and cleared it, they could have gotten one, but they were so effective on getting the bump off that it didn't matter. Fena now off the crossbar almost makes the second one happen already. Just being an absolute X factor for this team despite the draft position. Such an underrated player. And like you said, I mean, I'm glad we get to see this player in action because, oh my goodness, are they showing up.
Huge off the sidewall. Ooh.
Oh, no, you... Nutmeg with the clear, gets popped up. Takeover gets bumped, but it gets hit over to Rob. Rob sends it back towards the orange side. Nutmeg with a little bit of a miss. Takeover gets the ball here. And I feel like the Lumberjacks are just not sure how to make something happen here. They just need to make some sort of play, and they're getting great passing plays off, but I feel like that's not the only thing required.
Takeover looking for one more touch. Does find Rob. Rob will just fake it out. It's in anyways. Somehow that one found a way off the post. Nobody thought it was on target. They thought Rob was going to hit it. Rob ends up just not hitting it. Helen's going to take a bounce. A Buffalo bounce into the back of the net. And a 2-0 edge here in this game number 3, looking to be a sweep for the Buffalo. And I mean, going back to your point, it feels like everything that they have tried has been shut down by Omaha. At the end of that second, that last game, felt like the Lumberjacks just couldn't buy one. And Omaha had every answer. Now into the midfield, Rob blocked out, will demo. A player for the Lumberjacks. Nutmeg, though, a big challenge to get his team out of some danger and finally get down the field. But a double commit in the midfield will turn their favors into non-favors. Takeover will be dug. Rob will get a huge clear. Wob meets it up the ladder. Demoed on Chili. Always difficult to say those two names. And not a ton of boost here for this Lumberjacks team to work with.
Yeah, 100%. And Buffalo now with another opportunity here. Fena does bounce it off the post. Luckily for the Lumberjacks, if you're a fan of them, they just got away with murder. I mean, holy moly, they should not have gotten away with that. And Chile now gets an opportunity, passes it mid, a little too fast. Nutmeg not ready for it. And Takeover now with a hard clear. Wob, a little awkward, no boost. Fena tries to pop in mid for the Buffalo. Rob is up. Can he get another touch? He can't quite get there. Wob now with his sidewall attempt. That's a double. Rob has to get a shot on his net. I mean, I saw the vision. I know that it was a psycho attempt.
We thought it was gonna go, Rob. Believe me, we thought it was going in. It was going the other way. All right. It was an attempt, and it was a valiant effort. I honestly think, yeah. The stream cycle will stay a dream. It will happen someday. I promise you.
Oh my goodness. That was just unfortunate, but like I said, Lumberjacks, they seem very lucky so far. Very fortunate. As, oh my Lanta, Takeover has to get a save there. It was almost another accidental own goal. Would have been an absolute tragedy for the Buffalo.
Lumberjacks will get one on the board courtesy of Rob. It's going to give one to them. He figures, well, you guys can't score. I might as well score for you. Fake out from Chili. The demo comes in from Nutmeg, but again, another respawning player or on rotation player from the Buffalo that makes the big play and gets the big clear and shuts down the offensive chance. I mean, you just can't, that cannot happen. As a minute and 10 seconds left in this game number 3. Buffalo looking for a sweep. They're pretty close. Wob. One more touch met by Rob. As Chili will get it around. Rob pops it up middle. Where's Nutmeg? Nutmeg's there to get the touch, but can't get the follow-up. Left waning and falling with gravity. Reaching for another touch, but just cannot get it. Wobbing in the midfield. Chili will go missing. What a drop pass from Rob to Takeover, but Takeover just overshot it a little bit. Fena looking for one more touch. Takeover will take over on ball duty here for the last 30 seconds. Looking to kill all the clock. Gets to the midfield. Nutmeg. Rob's got to be careful here on this challenge. Does get enough on it. Huge touch from Fena. That's going to waste so much time. You see, we started at 26. We're already down to 20. So much time has been wasted by this Buffalo team. That one's going to pop midfield. 2 players up. Nutmeg looking for one more. Takeover gets a piece. Wob is there, met by Rob and shut down. 5 seconds. It's going to go midfield. Fena will give it right to Nutmeg. Nutmeg collects, but Fena bumps Nutmeg off the ball. Chili can't do anything. Rob's going to put the last one in. He scores the only goal for the Lumberjacks and will score the killing goal for the Buffalo.
I mean, Yeah, Lumberjacks desperate to make anything happen. Unfortunately for them, it gave the opportunity for the Buffalo just to get one more for the road. And I mean, I thought the Buffalo were going to win. I thought the momentum the Lumberjacks had was going to carry them to a game 5, and clearly the Buffalo had other plans. The Omaha Buffalo had other plans. They dominated. I mean, we did have that game 2 overtime that went on for such a long time. It did end with a ghost touch, but you have to give them their props. They showed up, they showed out, and they walk away with a sweep, and they are 2-0 on the season.
Yeah. I mean, have to be proud of that, right? 2-0 so far. Doing pretty darn good. You see the end of this game. Rob just getting the dunk that finds its way into the net. Yeah. I mean, head on over for stats on this. Stats you can see on our website. Head on over to midwest.gg. Completely redone website. Looks incredible. Stats for this series will be up in a bit for this one as it's reported, but 3-0 win for the Buffalo. And, you know, honestly, could have been a better series from both teams. Could have been a worse series for both teams. I think this Bemidji team did a pretty good job of making things close, but the overarching theme for me is the clutch moments that this Omaha team is going to have through the rest of the season. They're going to be a team that you cannot take lightly at any point. With subs, without subs, they're going to be difficult to beat without fail. But looking back on it, it was a good series, I guess you could say. But yeah, I'm just excited to see the rest of the last series. I'm excited to see the last series, really. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah. I mean, again, props to both teams. Didn't feel like the Lumberjacks were completely out of it at all. They had a constant chance, which you don't see typically in a sweep loss, but the Buffalo just overpowering and taking it. I'm excited to see this next series as well. I mean, we've got some pretty big names here, so it's always a good time.
Yeah.
when Clash.
Always a good time when we got Clash on the scorecard. We'll see what he says. But Chicago and Bloomington up next. It should be a fun one, and yeah, I'm just excited to see how it goes. But yeah, don't go anywhere, guys. Next series is the Jungle and the Maulers. It's the final one of the night. One of these teams is going to be happy. One of them is going to be not as happy.
Yes.
But so far, Bloomington's 0-1 on the season. Chicago is playing their series right now. And we'll see if they'll be 2-0. That series coming up after the break.
You have habits just like me. Talk too much with strangers. Get way too serious around family. Came from a broken home. I've seen so many people go. Learn to make it on my own. It's easier for me to be alone. So how are you? Keep cutting through. Claiming you're not like the other guys. And only if I could give you a chance. Show me that you mean it. We'll feel some type of way.
It was a fun third series, but the fourth series, the final one of the night, is going to be even better. Lasky's left the building. AK has joined me. AK, obviously, team lost today. Not the greatest in the world, but could be worse. There's a lot of matches left, so keep that in mind. But
Ways up.
only up from here. Final series is the Jungle and the Maulers. 8:15 p.m. match on the board. I'm excited for this one. It's going to be a good one, and it should be a blast. Obviously, these two teams excited to play. That's what I'll say. But you will absolutely love this. These, yeah, you're gonna like these cameras that these guys got. Look at this is the Bloomington Maulers. They are. I don't know how Bloodat, as in the top left, is reading anything that is on his phone right now. I think there's eyes in the middle of that thing. I don't know though, and I can't figure it out. But my God, just absolute numbskulls. But yeah, AK, do you have a prediction for this series?
I mean, just going off what's been happening on stream today, give me a 3-0 sweep for the blue team. Apparently, that seems to be the way to go.
You're going with Chicago?
That is. Sure. Yes. Follow the trend. Can't fail.
Never fails. But
It does feel weird predicting against Clash, though. It's not.
It doesn't feel right, does it? No, doesn't feel right picking against Clash. But
Bloodat can't see based on what he's wearing. So
based on what he's wearing, he cannot see at all.
Chicago has this. They have this on lock.
They have this on lock. All right. For me, I'm going to go with the team that can't see. I'm going to pick the Bloomington Maulers. Even though they may not be able to see, I'm still going to pick them. Yeah, I think we're almost ready to go. Just waiting on Chicago to get in the lobby. But should be fairly straightforward. But yeah, just waiting on those guys to just hop in quickly. But yeah, I can't just glance over it. These guys, look at this. What are these guys doing? What is Clash a road construction worker? I don't know. I don't know what Bloodat's wearing. What is that? Why are
Wait, don't take it off. Okay,
yeah,
now,
don't
okay,
take
now
it
I
off.
hope they lose. Now I
Oh,
hope
he's
they
getting
lose.
rid of it. Now I hope you lose. Yeah, put it back on. I know you can hear me. I know you can hear me right now. Put it back on. He doesn't want to do it.
Okay.
Oh, the content from these guys. This
I'm
is
looking
great.
forward to seeing this though. I haven't gotten to watch much challenger action. New challenger, newbie, just learning from the old heads from the masters. So hopefully they can teach me something. I saw a little bit of that last series. It was nice. It was cool. Hopefully this one can be even better and end the night on a blockbuster. Yeah, hopefully I'm wrong and it's not a 3-0 sweep for the blue team and it goes the distance. Give us a little something. It does seem like Bloomington did lose their first series in 4. Well, on the other side, I still don't see a report from Chicago. So
Yeah, we don't know about
We'll
I
see.
don't know about the Fargo series between them. Could have gone either way. But yeah, my guess is they probably won. Maybe. I don't know. My guess is they won. I don't see Red Wizard in here. He's having controller issues. No problem. That's fine. We're all right. We're chilling. We're going to head back over and look at the Maulers a little bit for a little bit longer. I really wish Bloodat would try and play with that whatever the heck that plant thing is on his head, because I think you'd probably win. Guys, you hear me. If you play with it on, you probably win. But
And if you don't, you lose. And
if
even
you don't, you lose.
win,
Yeah,
no
if you
one
don't, you
cares.
lose,
So,
and
like,
nobody cares.
So, come on. Like,
you can just blame it on you having it on your head.
but I am getting intelligence, Stewie, from one of my sources that the Chicago Jungle did win that game in 5.
Okay.
One team coming off a win, one team coming off a loss. We've seen this time and time again this week. Hopefully the Maulers can respond and not be down as he joined the lobby as Hero claps for him. I love that. Yes. We're almost underway here in the final game of Challenger. One more day and week 1 is done, Stewie. That was by fast, didn't it?
Yeah. It's going to be a long season. Series number 4 on tap. Hero Clash DA. Bloodat against Risser, Houday, and Red Wizard. Some of these people were in Rising Star last season. Now finding themselves into Challenger. One of the players was Red Wizard as he scores first.
Yeah, controller issues for what? He fixed them. Apparently he's just locked or he's cheating. He just installed hacks. As Bloodat unfortunately cannot get that save. And 6 players, 6 scams. We'd love to see this. I don't know what's going on with Red Wizard's camera.
I think it might just be frozen.
Or is that just frozen?
I think it's just frozen. He's playing standing up, actually. That's what he's doing. Opening goal for Houday, a second goal for Houday.
Starting off very, very strong. Beautiful demo by Risser. Open net. Houday will not miss that. I think that's the second player I've seen in MCS play standing up on stream. First being Kicking Goat. Sorry, my bad.
Kicking Goat.
Hopefully, if Red Wizard can live up to Kicking Goat, then this team should be fine. As Houday going for the shot, will get another freebie. I don't know where the team is.
Yeah, is Bloomington like...
Bloodat, low boost in the corner. Nobody else there. Clash rushing back, can't make it. It's unfortunate, but we've seen bad starts. We've seen teams recover. It's the first 25 seconds. It's not the end of the world.
Is Bloodat playing with the hat on? Because that's what it seems like. Here's a shot, gonna go upper left, but we'll go missing on that one. Kind of wish he did hit it, because it would have been nice to maybe have that shot on target, but it's not gonna go. As Clash will just leave that for Risser to come pick it up. Kind of an interesting decision. As Red Wizard will get that 50, it's gonna go to the side. Clash will end up leaving it for now. Risser will collect it in the midfield, goes off the backboard. Bloodat's there for the touch. I have to think when really Bloodat's going to make his mark on this series. As is Clash. 2 teammates now that have wanted to play with each other for quite a bit of time, and they're getting the opportunity this season. Got to make the most of it, but so far Chicago 1-0 in the season, looking to be 2-0. As into that corner. Risser will lose contact with the ball. Bloodat will collect instead. Gets around 1. Looking to get around Red Wizard now 2. Ever so close to doing it. And I think he did enough as finally his teammates get some sort of offensive possession here. Here's Hero. Hits the crossbar. Bloodat's follow is going to be a bounce shot, and it will find its way through. The mark will hit, and the game will be a 3-1 ball game now. 3:15 to go. A lot of time.
And they've been slowly building up into this, Stewie, and they get paid out for just a tiny bit of pressure. I don't think they've been putting much to the jungle to answer. Unfortunately, in that instance, the jungle just had nothing. Risser with an unfortunate misplay, just leading to open net. Beautiful shot though by Bloodat, following up Clash's pressure. The last minute has been pretty even. And again, we've seen this time and time again. I saw this multiple times yesterday in Rising Star, where a team will just go berserk in the first minute and get like 4 goals. And the rest of the series or the rest of the game is just even back to back. As that pop will go to Clash DA. Doesn't have the shot. Bloodat's shot is just in. Red Wizard able to cover. And now Houday chasing the demo. Pop shot by Red Wizard, a little too preemptive. I think he can take it more time. Now Clash with the pre-jump on Bloodat. Bloodat going for the reset instead, playing solo, doesn't get it. Last man Hero, low boost. let's get a beat out on one. Clash is ready with the follow immediately. Immediate aggression from the Maulers. They are not leaving. They keep half turning in this half. Just literally sitting there. They don't care. They don't have boost. I love the pressure. They're not playing with the team that's 2 goals down, or maybe they are, as Clash almost gets that one to drop. Blada last back. Does get dunked out by Hude. Hero able to collect Rising Star champion himself, looking to do it in Chao now. But one of a few players this season who have made the jump up to challenger, trying to show what they can do. Clash's shot is high, which are able to just guide it over. Bloodouts will get dunked on, and Hero a little too close now. The Maulers are just rushing back immediately. In this back and forth nature of this game, Bloomington is slowly but surely getting more and more pressure, but minute 40 on the clock, I still haven't seen a super threatening opportunity on net, Stewie, and it's gotta come soon.
Yep. Bumped back into the ball was Hude. Red Wizard will collect just enough characters to max out our character limit in the bottom left. Hero switches immediately to Clash. Quick glance of Hero's car as Risha will get the dunk into that corner. That corner has been a problem for Bloomington through this entire game. The ball's gone through there for all 3 goals. And if it continues, it might be a 4th. Red Wizard trying to catch. That one's going to go off the backboard. Hude blocked by Hero. Demo for Clash will find a ladder touch up the field, but it goes to nobody, and Risser spawns on that side, so is able to clear it down. Red Wizard looking for one more touch, does get it into that corner. Clash DA going to be dunked by Hude on this challenge. Red Wizard goes missing, leaves it for Risser. Chicago getting more and more dangerous as this game has gone on. A huge stop for Blada to keep his team in the game with 40 seconds. Clash trying to get around one, does, but isn't going to do much with this. Lands on the ball, gets a backboard touch as well, but his teammates were not in the right spot, and it was an easy enough clear for Chicago to deal with. Now Blada one more look at it, but can't get anything to go. And once again, a struggle bus for this Bloomington team on offense here in the first game.
Yeah, but I mean, after that first 30 seconds, it's been pretty damn even. But like you said, Stu, the jungle started getting back into it the last minute and a half. It's been all them. The DA is moving, though. So if Blada and Hero can wake up a tiny bit more, this Bloomington Mars team do have something for us. I don't think the scoreline of this game does actually tell the story of this game. It tells the story of the first 30 seconds. That's what it does. As 14 seconds, this is all but over, as Risser will maybe look to get one more. Let's get the double. High, who they already up, goes missing. 7 seconds on the clock. This is over now. Garbage time. Who can get one last save, one last goal to pad the stats? Why don't you? That boom ball. Blada maybe won't get one for the road. Nope. And the Chicago Jungle do have their first win of the series. I was about to say first series win of the season, but I'm a little cooked. It's okay. I'm projecting. I lost both my series, so I'm trying to win through other people.
Yeah. Well, Green Bay might pick you up, AK. Who knows? We'll see.
We're talking about roster moves 3 weeks in.
Yep. Already.
But, and this coming back to the series, Stewie, the Maulers were not playing bad by any means. I think they were in this game. If they can figure out how to not get scored on in the first 10 seconds and then get back-to-back kickoff goals pretty much in the next 20, they'll be fine. That's not the start you want. Risser's touchdown mid. Decent 50 by Blada. He can follow it himself too. He does. Hude has to get something on this beautiful control touch. Gives his team time and space to get boost. And he does get a dunk out on one. Clash was being aggressive. So awkward now. And the jungle back on the offense. Is that one going to drop? No. Blada. Hero, sorry. I mean, they're all brothers. That's why I confuse them. Able to get it away. As Hude will take another control touch. Just get bumped for his trouble. The Risser able to just cover that. And get a dunk out on Blada. Wow. And he's just driving this team forward. Flash, on the other hand, trying to show what he can do. Captain of this Bloomington team, the GM of this Bloomington team. Sad story that landed last season. We do not talk about it. It was unfortunate. Looking to do a little better this season. Definitely because it's his fault. But Blada shot not in. As Clash gets one in, and that just drops. I thought that went between 2 players, but that's fine. Clash doesn't care how it goes in, and the Maulers have their first lead of this series.
Big play for this Bloomington team. Doing everything they can to make this series close, and obviously we do not talk about what happened last season with their whole situation. Wasn't ideal for really anyone, I would say. But it was a decision that was made with, I mean, we thought about it for a good amount of time and had to do what we had to do. And, you know,
No, it was just unfortunate. Like, regardless of what decision was made, it was going to be unfortunate for somebody. Unfortunately, that somebody was the DA. But it's okay. He will be back as he always is. Well, I shouldn't say that. That was his first season making line. His team, this team, they look blocked now. This game, they have so much pressure. They're just pinning the jungle back in the half as they look so awkward. That touch high, while that decent touch maintains control. Will use all his boost. Clash collects, boom across. Hero, does he have it? No, everybody. As Risser has to get a touch, will he follow it up himself? Yes, he will. Beautiful control touch. Fakes out on one, but Blada able to get something on it. And now is back the other way as we're playing basketball now, Stu.
Is
that it?
It is.
It is basketball. Yes.
It is indeed. Red Wizard will get the second. 1-1. As it just gets a simple clear. It goes all the way over Hero. Rob. Or excuse me, Clash wasn't ready for it. Hero's able to get the positioning wrong, I guess you could say, on that play. Red Wizard is able to get the positioning right. And that will lead to a kickoff for Hude. Immediately shut down by Bloodhound. Instantly hits that one into the corner. As Hero, ton of boost to work with, but ends up dropping it right to Risser. Yeah, that's the freest goal you're going to score all day.
Did you see what Risser did with the camera after he scored? I don't know what that was.
The brain rot.
But yeah,
it's the brain rot.
He is the actual brain rot king. But the jungle will take that. They will take that, and they have their lead back. Not down for long at all as they look to add to that. Clash has to get a big boom and does. Blood at. That's a beat out, but that touch gonna make it difficult for Clash to follow. He's some 50. Out of speed. Does he have the double? No, he doesn't. He has a fake. The shot by Hero just wide. Clash can't put it back in, and now the jungle come down the other way. This is just end-to-end action. This is prime Rocket League. As that shot might just sneak in. No, Hero has the save. As Hude's shot almost sneaks in. As both teams, the aggression from both teams is something that is just so different. The last series, it felt like I was watching on stream story with Omaha and Vijay. It just seemed like so much patience.
Yeah.
From both teams, so much control. When this is just, I will go ball, I will hit ball, I can hit ball better. The US Clash waits for them to miss the ball. Shot on net, in between players, they can't reach, and the Maulers all tied.
Huge play. For Clash's team is, I mean, yeah, you need that one. You can't let the game get any farther away from you than it already was. As simple goal scored for his team. Maulers looking to get back into this series momentum wise. Lost kind of their luster in that first game after the game kind of just got away from them, I guess you could say. As that clear is going to be down on top of Risser. Clash will pop it up to himself. Simple pop touch. Hopefully is going to work out. Looking to press forward as quick as he possibly can. And get his team going here on offense. To the sidewall. Uday will cut it out. Plotad and Hero both go for the ball. Definitely not ideal on that one. But sometimes just a simple miscommunication, all you can blame it on, right?
Yeah. But if it was my brother, though, we would have better chemistry. That's all I got to say. As Clash and Rudda would pretty much double commit that, but Clash's dunk will give them so much more time. And the Maulers look better. Everybody in this looks pretty good. This looks like a very, very even series. And for it to go the distance, I mean, the Maulers have to be the ones to take this, as I thought. The shot there, but they do have pressure. Clash taking control touch, maybe 50 more. Does get it. Does Hero have a shot? Hude plays time, plays slow, decent pinch. Blada will push it back in. 30 seconds. Clash chasing the demos upfield. Does Blada have the double? He did, but it was not on target. As the Maulers pushing to be the ones to get this because they know they need this. You do not want to go too down. Do not want to be in a position to reverse sweep. Although we have seen reverse sweeps in Challenger already today. I was looking at some ball chasing groups. We have seen him already today, so it is possible, but try and avoid that, please. This Clash will just stay, be a pest, be annoying. Hero pass mid, Blada, decent touch on, triple save. Works out, pull the jungle. Clash does get dunked out. Hero Low boost, but he does get a decent touch. The ball is up. Will it stay up? Probably not, unless Blaudat wants something. He pops it high. Clash, show me something. Going for the double, doesn't get it. OT, game 2. Definitely a lot closer than the last one. Exactly what we wanted to see. Actually, not a lot closer. They're pretty much the exact same, except there's no random kickoff goals the first 30 seconds, and the Bloomington Maulers are in this. You'd love to see it, as Hero trying to solo play around Risser. Does get around him, but who they collect. Decent boost. I've seen his mech pre-jump mid by Risser. Nobody connects. And now it's the Maulers. Can they come together? Hey, no, ignore me. With Dak back down the other way. Stewie, what is happening?
It's chaos is what it is. Huday's gonna fall on this, possibly. Clash. We'll get one more touch, possibly. Yeah, he will. He'll go for it. Risser gonna collect it into his corner. And you have to think eventually, this Bloomington team is gonna break through. They're gonna get something to go their way. I believe it. I know it's gonna happen. Eventually, something is going to go their direction. And honest to God, it might just be as simple as a bit of luck, a bit of a bounce, a bit of an activity sort of play, a challenge game that they win. But you know what? I don't know who is going to be the difference maker with this team. We have to think it has to be Clash DA. It's got to be him. Gotta be the guy.
It's gotta be. He does have booster. He does have control. In time, around 1, almost around 2. As both teams, the end-to-end action has not stopped. Even in OT, both teams just throwing caution to the wind. But sooner or later, somebody will make that mistake. And just for the content, we are hoping it's not Bloomington who make it as to be extra safe there, and is. As Clash is chasing the demo, doesn't get it. Red was last back, stoic in defense. Nothing gets past him. Clash is up. Does he have a shot on? It's high. Red touch gets it away a little bit more. Blaudat keeps it back in. Risser able to get it out again as Hero will look to keep it back in and keep the jungle pinned in their half. Uday gets around 1 as Maulers will reset again. Hero taking it higher. Round 1. That is just in the net unless Risser has to get something on it. Does. He'll maintains control. Does get dunked out. Blaudat already up. Not a great touch, but gets around 2. I don't know how, but this ball is flying. Somebody has to challenge. Not like that. But it's not in the net. Clash gets away with that one. Blaudat collects. It can literally be anybody's game. And that's the worst kinds of game to lose. To go down 2-0 in a series. So Hero, show me something. Wow, he just got yoinked. As there's to Risser. Back down mid to Hude perhaps. Hero just booms it out. Risser off the ceiling. We'll go for this Clash Collect 70 boost. So Mule something. I heard he had mechs these days. That is just out mid. A shot by Blaudat. No! Blaudat's shooting has been a little off too. That has kept the jungle in this. Pass down mid. That's a beat out as Hero last back. Just plays the ceiling. Plays the time. Plays the beat. Does he have the shot? No, he doesn't. That's Clash. Oh, he doesn't. As they're so close. As Blaudat now going for the double. Risser has something. Blaudat has a dunk. Nothing doing. But the jungle is so low on boost. If ever there was a time for the Maulers to cash in all their chips, all their pressure this game, it's now, especially with that miss and the bump. The shot. It's good. Somehow I thought he beat the shot, but it still sneaks in. Hude can't get the save. Hero gets credit for the goal. Beautiful one by Clash. And we're tied 3.
Yeah, huge win after 4 minutes of overtime. Bloomington's able to get it. As, you wonder if they were doing things right or if they were doing things wrong there for a sec, because, woo, that was a close game. I don't know how they didn't break through any earlier than they did. It felt like they threw a couple on net that probably should have gone in. But you know what? We're here for it, AK. We're here for it. We're here for the fun. As game number 3 loads on up.
Well said. As long as we're not giving away free goals. I'm sorry, the Maulers, I think we've shown that we're more than capable to win.
Let's just give away free goals.
Off.
Let's just do that, right? Let's do it.
That's a kickoff strat immediately. The jungle trying to go back to that game 1 strats of getting 3 goals in the first minute. It's been 10 seconds. It's not in, but they do have control. Hero gets dunked. What I should have if VB does. That's not what you want to see, but Risser takes it wide. Does he still have the double? He did. And Hero had to cover it. This is so awkward. The Red Wizard a little too far back, and now it's Clash against the Risser. One-on-one. Show me something, King. He accidentally misses. That was fine, but it works out almost. This Clash will collect again. Decent first touch. Around one. Red Wizard's touch. Good. That touch almost sneaks in, and the brother chemistry comes out finally as Blaudat shot under the side of the crossbar. Hero there to finish, and the Bloomington Maulers have the lead again.
Yeah, and I mean, one thing with you know, I guess you could say Hude is involved with it too. Hude, Red Wizard, and Hero, all three players in Rising Star last season. I mean, it's a different challenger, it's a different beast, it's a different sort of play style. Really, the difference is the decision making. You know, a lot more people play backboard in Challenger and Premier, and you can see the level of play kicks up a ton. But it also just the pure decision making of why people hit the ball, where they hit the ball, where and when they hit the ball. Everything has a reason for the most part. Risser almost gets a reset into a pinch. Hude will be dunked. Hasn't died for anything just yet. Risser will pop it up to himself. Shut down by Blaudat, though, in the midfield. Ball's going to float laterally to the right. And will be taken away off the car of Risser as he'll receive the infield pass. It's going to hit the bar. Risser will put it away. Knifing through the defense was Red Wizard looking for a bump. As, yeah, Clash just misses his challenge. Hero stuck on the goal line. Cannot decide whether to play the shot or play the pass, and instead plays nothing. And Risser's is able to tap it in.
Yeah, and we've seen this back and forth just continue, carry on. That's just not slowing down. If ever there was a Game 5 series, it has to be this one. As that beat out by Risser. Red Wizard should have pretty much a free shot, but Clash GA out of nowhere. Watch out, as they say. As Risser does get the read, but not the shot on net. As who they shot good. The demo attempt works out. The Jump will have the lead back.
As, yeah, big goal for Hude to score. Continues to score in this series for the Jungle. Kind of woken up, I guess you could say, since kind of a interesting first series. But regardless, it is going to be a fun end of the series. That's what I'll say. As these two teams fighting to try and, I mean, really cement this third game in favor of each of themselves. As Hude's looking for one more touch. Red Wizard gets a dunk. Hude's going to flip back. It's a huge save by Hero to keep the ball out. Blaudat into the midfield. Hude will turn and pop it up. Hero and Clash both commit, but no help coming as Blaudat will be bumped. Risser will go up the ladder looking for one more touch. Leaves it for Red Wizard. The bounce shot is good. It is a 3-1 advantage for Chicago.
That is unfortunate. As just the control from Risser, just pushing his team forward. Every single touch he's getting is just taking out two players here. It seems like Hude just looking so speedy, and Red Wizard is always there to pounce. This game, the Maulers on the other side, they feel a little disjointed. The challenge is a little one by one, if you know what I mean. As Blaudat's touch, not great. Clash awkward. The shot might almost be good again. No. As Hero low boost has to maintain control, and that might just sneak in. Thankfully, it doesn't for the Maulers, but you see this so disjointed. I don't know what happened between last game and now. Maybe the OT took a little bit out of them, but they need to gain, whether it's confidence, whether it's patience, whatever they need to just give something back to that challenge game, because that challenge game is just killing them. Right now, as Clash almost gets that one by. That would have been a free goal there if he had got that touch. Risser maintains control. Hude does get beat out. Risser is low boost, but the pop shot high top fins. Hero does not miss that. Wow, what a shot.
As interesting for sure. Not much you can do there for these two teams. But, I mean, yeah, 3-2 now. It's gotten closer. It's been definitely a strong series for, I mean, all three players on the Jungle have been important, have been impactful. Still kind of waiting, I guess, for Blaudat to get scoring. And even Clash hasn't played a bad series either. But really waiting for Bloomington to kind of step up here and get back into this series, because it's been tough sledding for them so far. You're wondering when they're going to kind of wake up and get going, as still that 3-2 advantage into that corner. That one's going to pinch all the way down. Risser, though, is back for it, and we'll collect it. We'll go up the sidewall. Yeah, looking for one more touch. We'll look to fall on this. Hero. We'll get the 50 on Houday. Trying to keep Bloomington in this, but they got to get out of their half first. Huge challenge from Blaudat. Risser. Look for a psycho touch into his corner. Plays a double. Will end up being almost the death of him. Clash can't get the 50 challenge shot. Hero will pop it up midfield. We'll get one more. Risser will hit it downfield. Clash is there. Looking for one more bump. Does end up getting it. One of the most physical players and imposing players on the field. Cannot break his team through at this point. Risser with a 50-50. It's going to go across the field. Blaudat gets another touch. Clash off the backboard. It's going to bounce awkwardly. Risser has that and will look to clear it and does spike it to the ground. Chicago up 2-1.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, the Maulers, they look like the best team in the world when they're down. Feels like they just have so much pressure, not translating into shots. But they look so good. I don't know why they don't have the beginning of the series. They did for the most part last game, but they're playing in patches. It feels like, compared to the jungle team that's pretty well rounded across the series. They're playing pretty solid all around. And the Maulers just have to find their consistency. That's all it is, just to simplify it. Coming from a guy who went 0-2 today, and this week, I guess, not today, but as that touch by Risser, just, I mean, as you can see, that he was trying his best to put a hand up, but not able to do anything about it. And that was the testament of that whole game. Just one big touch from the jungle, and it feels like the Maulers are just completely out of the play because the challenges just seem destroying. So hopefully they're talking about it. Hopefully they're figuring it out. Hopefully they know what they're doing wrong, and they talk about it and cook up. Clash, a very, very smart player who's known for his game sense. The captain, the GM of this franchise, hopefully can move his team through, as they do need to win 2 in a row now. They need to win 1 to take us to 5, and then they need to win 1 more to take the series and not go 0-2 to start their season. All this effort to just start your season even. You got to put it in just to get a solid footing.
Yeah.
As Red Wizard immediately pushes it to this orange half. Clash, what a touch. Where did he come from? I don't know. Does he have the shot? He does, and that's just in. That is exactly what we need. I think that's the earliest goal the Maulers team has scored so far in this series, and that is just what the doctor ordered.
Huge challenge for Clash and his team. Huge goal for Clash and his team to really just, yeah, I guess you could say get things going, but like they kind of had no momentum in the past couple of games. Even the game 2 that they did win, they fought and finally did end up scoring. Hero into that corner. Red Wizard ends up being a giveaway. Blaudat looking for a double. It is not going to be on target. We'll hit it wide. Red Wizard dunked by Hero. In that corner, Clash beat out by Red Wizard. Another challenge for Red Wizard. He's going to go off that corner. It's going to bounce a little bit awkwardly, but able to deal with it are the Maulers. Clash going to pick up the scraps of this play. Does only get around 1. Hero unfortunately spawns near side of the ball. Blaudat and Clash have to kind of pick up the pieces of what's left of a defensive scenario for them. This one's got to get out. Hero gets around 1, but cannot clear that midfield line, as Chicago just continue to have a rotation centered around that. Solely just holding the midfield center line and grabbing those midfield boosts. And they continue to bully this Bloomington team.
Yeah, I mean, you got Risser on one side and Clash on the other. I'm looking forward to seeing how many demos are in this series and how many vamp attempts. But I will say, on the side of the Maulers, I do think they've had more offense than has has translated to goals because Blada has had so many almost moments where like his shots just don't go in. They go wide, they're saved, or that whatever, they just don't go in. But he's had so many good plays that it worked out. So if they can get those to fall and the defense can be solid, I had full faith in them. And you can't keep a player like Blada out for long. So hopefully he can get his shots and drop his wrister. Will have that touch. Does he have the double? No, he does not. But that just fakes out the defender though. This Clash's touch. Everybody faking each other, and the ball just not going in. And now Clash is here on offense, and that's just in. Wow, great vision from Blada to see Clash. But what the hell just happened, Stewie?
I mean, a big goal just happened. This is looking like game 5 if they can close this one out. Chicago looking comfortable. As I'm getting more comfortable in the series, 2-0. Now for them in favor of them. Now 3-0. 3 for 3 is Clash. A hat trick in game number 4. Stepping up when his team needs it. Looking to be the difference maker for his roster. Red Wizard still playing standing up. Hope to God he's not. I hope he's not actually doing that, but I know people who do. Believe me, for some reason, I don't know, they just enjoy it, I guess you could say. But Bladette, always such great posture when he plays. Always one person that never, you never see him hunch over to make a shot or make a pass. Always ready to rock and roll on every single occasion. As he'll collect on his backline, big flick. Risser will hit one straight to the ceiling. Hude tries to get a touch, but ends up not making anything out of it. Blotted over the last defender. Can't turn this one in. Will land awkwardly. As it's going to stick on the back line. Into the midfield it goes. Hero will be demoed. Hude won't get anything. Risser back pass to Red Wizard. Looks for one more touch, AK, but clashes the big clear into the midfield. And again, Chicago turned away.
Yeah, I mean, we asked for the captain to step up, the GM himself to step up, and he has. Leading his team both on offense and defense, and Blada is still looking just as immaculate. His shot's still not going in, unfortunately, because we just saw that shot. Deep 3 and then just wide, unfortunately. And there's no outlet, but Heroes, his power goes out or something. As it goes full dark. Maybe he is locking in as that shot, but wide. Now it's double shots that are just completely not going in. Beautiful defense by Maulers, and they should have a goal here. Nope. They're somehow able to make it back by just keeping the pressure in every single Mauler's touch. Clock ticks down by multiple seconds at a time, but the shooting has to be better. Blada, buddy. See, I was defending you. I was saying you were like hitting him. That should be in the net. And I'm looking forward to seeing his shooting percentages. Clash's save percentage is looking crazy right now. Beautiful control touch by Red Wizard. Does not get to fall. 39 seconds as the jungle just push forward as hard as they can to get something to drop. Red Wizard taking control. Decent in round 1. In round 2, Clash is last back. But he does have control. He does have the touch. He just knows he just needs to get it in round 1. That's all he needs to do. Kill the clock. Hero just dies. Doesn't wait. And game 4, Stewie will fall to the side of the Maulers, and we will be going to 5. Why am I surprised? It is the Bloomington Maulers. It is Clash TA. He loves the game 5.
Can't avoid it,
well,
really.
He doesn't love it. Yeah, he can't avoid it. That's a better way to say it, because he does lose. Like that.
As I had the music a little bit too early. Apologies. Thought it was going to bounce regardless of bounces. Game number 5. Clash's team forces 5. Jungle again wondering where they went wrong. Especially this game held off the scoreboard entirely. They give up 3 goals. They don't score any, and it felt like they didn't have a lot of chances. The game was played in majority in the midfield. And you have to think, I think it's going to be a great game 5. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Game 5s more often than not, AK are won in the first 3 or 4 minutes, or 3 or 4 seconds, excuse me. Can be won in the first 30 seconds, but it all depends on how you start. If you start out, giving up a kickoff goal, it's going to be a rough 5th game for you. But yeah, all controlled by the Maulers.
I don't know if we've seen lookout strats yet, but I think we saw one at the begin of this series from Hude and the jungle that didn't go too well for them. But hopefully we can see something. Just get game 5, assert your dominance, get it started with a bang. Show me something. But just going back to game 4, Stewie, I don't know if it's overconfidence, but the jungle just felt like they were just diving at everything. They were so aggressive, and we just watched the replays of that game. The goals for the 3 goals that the Maulers scored was pretty much 2 open nets for the DA to slot and a kickoff goal. So it's not like the Maulers quote unquote created something strong. They were just more solid and more consistent. Hero gets it around 2. Risser is awkward. The shot high. He had the power. He didn't have the accuracy, unfortunately. As the shooting woes for the Maulers continue. Beautiful dunk there though. As Hude will dive. Gets a beat out on 1 up. You have more? No. Yes. Maybe. Something.
Kind of.
As Bloodhouse touch will get it around 2. Risser just pops it on net. Double commit on the goal line, but it doesn't. Goes wide. Wada has to give them time. Both Hero and Clash a low boost. Decent 50. Hero collects, playing the 50 himself, and the Maulers just look like they understand it now. They're just playing for the jungle to hit the ball into them, and they're just getting open nets just like that. Hero just sat there. He just took the 50, and Bloodhouse just says, "Thank you very much."
As not much you can do. I mean, again, Bloomington just continues their reign of terror. As that's 4 straight goals now for them. Looking for maybe 5 if they can get this second. Red Wizard, though, with a dunk into that corner, does have a shot, is blocked by Blaudet. Demo comes out for Hero as he'll clear the danger away. That one's going to clear all the way down. Clash looking for a bump or a touch, whatever he can get, really. Kind of throw yourself out there, run upfield, see what you can do. And Chicago already have won the series in Game 5 this season, the first one. Now second series, looking to do the same, but they got to get by this Bloomington team who have shut it down completely as they're doing what Chicago was doing originally, shutting down the midfield, taking all the boost, making sure that there's no, plays being made. You see Clash calling out a bump immediately, going for, hunting for heads, trying to get people off the field, remove defenders. That one's going to pinch Hude. Will be bumped off the ball by Blaudet. Clash off the backboard. Hero's got to be careful here. Red Wizard full control on the ball. Will sit on it. Blaudet. His brother will help him out. Risser trying to get something, but just has no boost. That's a huge clear from Clash. It's going to go off the backboard. Blaudet, you like to see him take time. He does. Makes a somewhat right decision. Gets a defender to challenge him. That's really all this Bloomington team needs to do. Is you cannot be solo giving the ball away at this point in the series in Game 5 with a lead. Everything has to be followed. It has to be, controlled and calculated. Watch your challenges, obviously. Make sure to not give away your challenge and give away a goal. Risser tries to fake out Hero. Hero, though, gravity does the work for him. Car falls on the ball. Pinch attempt from Blaudet, and Hero almost found its way. Just didn't connect enough of the car piece, AK, and 2 minutes to go here. Risser will end up demoing Blaudet, but all that does is rotate him. And Blaudet will collect 100 boost in his back corner for it.
Yeah, everything you said to do, they're doing it right now. They're doing the consistent 50s, pretty damn good follow-ups. That's an extreme dive by Clash, but it doesn't matter. Hero is back. He's low boost. Demo chase as Wada looks to help them out, but that works out. As they are following each of the touches, it's getting a little spooky. But as long as they maintain what they're doing, the layered defense that they have right now, this should just be done and dusted. As they have completely locked it down, it feels like, as the jungle just not getting a sniff at all. Because every single play they try and make just getting dived on by Maulers players. Clash will get it around 1 as that pinch to go to the backboard ceiling. No time off the clock. I will go missing. Hero will rather. And now the DA is alone, does die, but doesn't matter because there's a follow-up. No, I lied. As that was almost a little spooky, but Blada able to cover his brother's woes. The Risser's touchdown mid. Red Wizard up to the backboard. Risser plays slow. Up to the sidewall. That's a decent idea, but it has to pop out for somebody to follow up as Risser is just backpedaling now. 3 jump. Blada plays the fake, plays the boost. Now Hude is just negative boost. Clash is up, plays the miss, has the goal. 50 seconds on the clock. Maulers with a 2-goal lead.
Huge miss from Red Wizard here. 100 boost, but just overshoots it. Doesn't expect it to come over the top of that post. And can we talk about how haunting, if you look at Blaudat's cam, how haunting that little like his like little hat is. Look at the camera. How haunting that little thing is behind him. It's just creepy. I mean, it's just got a deathly look in its eyes. There's 30 seconds left. 2-0 advantage for Bloomington. Houday on the follow. Drops it to Red Wizard. I think that one had to probably just be a shot on net. A little too complicated for Chicago's liking. As that'll all but do it more than likely in this game 5. Clash into the midfield. Houday looking for one more. His Blaudat will be bumped. Red Wizard up the ladder to Houday. Off the backboard. Wristers there. The follow. Triple commit by Bloomington to completely shut it down. That's an overextension for Chicago. That will likely do it. Game 5 will be sealed by Bloomington. They get the series dub. And they go 1-1 on the week. As does the Chicago Jungle.
Yeah, that was an excellent series. I mean, from both teams. It just felt like towards the end, game 4 and 5, the Maulers just figured out exactly what the Jungle wanted to do and just completely shut it down. But both these teams, I expect to be up there in the standings.
Both of them
absolutely immaculate.
Incredible series. I mean, really competitive from both of them. Felt like they were, aggressive in every aspect. Weren't letting anybody, get any sort of, I guess you could say free shot, but I mean, heck of a job by this team. I think they enjoyed it. I guess you could say, especially with that game 5. It was a sweaty series for them, and they got it done though.
Yeah. I mean, I was very impressed from everybody, every player on this field, from Hero and Houday, the rising star players last season, making their way jump up from Red Wizard. I don't know if he played last season. I think he was just on the free agent. Get picked up. Wizard back again for another season, looking absolutely. He just looks supreme in that lobby. Blaudat. I don't think I've seen Blaudat look this good in a long time. And the DA just looks like the DA. The most solid player ever, who just has so much impact on a field. It may not always be shown on the scoreboards and the points per game, but he's a leader on the field. And that I mean that in every essence of that word. So congrats to the Maulers for taking their first series of the season, going 1-1, not going 1-2 unlike others. I don't know who that would be. For both teams, that was a series to be proud of for both of them.
Definitely, as owned by Chicago with the start. Felt like they came out hot, really opened up the what is that reaction from Rizzer to the opening goal? But literally 3 kickoff goals basically to start the series. They looked in control. And then it kind of slipped away from them. They got maybe a little bit too confident, a little overconfident. Wondering where this Bloomington team was, and I guess you could say, AK, they woke up. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Woke up, locked in, and closed it out.
Yeah, 100%. They didn't let that game 1 get to them. They won game 2 here, and even though they lost game 3, still won game 4 and 5, and were able to close out the series. It's the reason why they are now 1-1 on the season and have moved Chicago to 1-1 as well. But yeah, 4 matches on the day, done and dusted. As AK, appreciate you hopping in even after your team's lost today. Always difficult, but
I know what you're talking about, Stewie. There's not 4 matches on the day. It was 3. I don't remember the first one.
Well, the first one didn't happen. The third one I think did. I don't remember though. So, but yeah. Regardless, absolute blast, and nothing more to say really. I'm ready to hop off for the night. It's been a long night, a lot of fun,
Yep.
As always. Tomorrow's premiere, probably only 1 stream match, so short stream. Still having a stream, so still be fun regardless. But thanks for joining, thanks for watching, and yeah, all I gotta say is have a good night.